I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. I'm referred to as the Big Game Hunter because I've been hunting down leaders and staff for organizations for 40 plus years. Let's talk today about LinkedIn, and let's ask the question, why aren't you getting enough calls or contacts from your LinkedIn profile? Now, generally, there are two reasons. Number one is you haven't made it easy for people to find you. Now, here's how you can make it easier. You know how in your resume, when you upload it to an applicant tracking system, the system's looking for keywords in your resume and having them positioned in certain places in your resume in order to be found? Well, with LinkedIn, when recruiters, whether that's corporate or third-party recruiters, are searching for resumes, they're doing much the same thing. So the system has to identify you by your keywords in order for you to be found. So, for example, all those times you talk about being a visionary, hard-charging, dynamic, a top performer in your resume, well, it's taking away from keywords. Now, if you're in IT, you're used to buzzwords, and I use that as the sort of negative slang that it's intended to. But think in terms of what it is you do, the technology employed, nature of the applications or the infrastructure you work in, and how many people you manage, all the resources on-site, offshore, or both, and get that into your resume. Again, on-site, offshore is a keyword. J2EE, JEE, Cisco. Think in terms of the keywords to be found. If you're in accounting, GAAP, Oracle, accounts receivable, SOX, compliance. If you're in financial markets, you might make sure that you mention operations, front office, middle office, back office. You get the idea. What you need to do is think of positioning your keywords visibly in the resume so it's easy for the LinkedIn search engine to find you as well. And remember, from the employer's perspective, they can't see a lot about you if you're a third level connection, unless they're using LinkedIn Recruiter in order to find you. Now, for those who don't employ that product, they're still trying to find people, and you want to make it easy for them to connect with you. In your summary area, I want to encourage you, put your email address and phone number if you're looking for work. Matter of fact, just make sure your email address is there even if you aren't looking for work. Why? Very simple. The person who gets ahead isn't always the smartest. They don't always work the hardest, although those are great qualities to have. People get ahead by being alert to opportunity. Sometimes those are internal to an organization. More often than not, they're external. And you're not going to get contacted, and you may think you're the happiest person in the world. But another $20,000 might make you a lot happier, and you still might be doing great work. So very simply, make sure your email address is in your summary. If you're looking for work, your email address and phone number. Make it easy for people to reach you with great keywords, and you're going to notice the number of your contacts go up. By the way, if you're not looking for work and you want to make a change to your LinkedIn profile, turn off the notifications feature for your contacts in the config section of your LinkedIn profile. This way, everyone is not going to get notified when you make a small change. Your boss who you're connected with isn't going to be notified that you've added this information into your profile. Then turn it back on afterwards. So this is Jeff Altman. I hope you found this video helpful. And if you did and you're watching on YouTube, share it, leave a comment, click the like button, do something that lets people know it was worthwhile. Then come over to my website, which is thebiggamehunter.us, and go exploring. Lots of great content to help you with your job search, including all my videos, access to Job Search Radio and No BS Job Search Advice Radio. I'm about to launch No BS Hiring Advice Radio as well. And you'll also be able to read previous articles from my e-zines, receive a complimentary subscription to No BS Job Search Advice and No BS Hiring Advice e-zines. A lot of good stuff to help you with job hunting and staffing. So come over to my website and go exploring. And yes, you can search positions I'm recruiting for. A few final things. First of all, if your firm's trying to hire someone, send me an email at the address below. Let me know who to contact and whether I should mention your name. I'd love to help your firm staff positions. If we're not already connected on LinkedIn, send me a connection request, pretty please. Sorry, I was feeling goofy at that moment. My page is linkedin.com/in/the big game hunter. Use my email address below to connect with me so you don't have to use an in-mail, and I'll connect with anyone anywhere in the world as long as you don't look like a spammer to me. Finally, if you have a question about job hunting, everyone does, but most people don't take the time to ask someone who actually knows something in order to get advice. Instead, they ask friends, colleagues, managers, former managers, people who don't know much better than they about what to do. And they may speak with absolute certainty, but how many job changes have they had? How many interviews have they gone on? How successful have they really been with their job changes? Instead, contact me through liveperson.com. That's Live person.com, where I'm a job search and career coaching expert. I've filled more than 1,100 positions and evaluated over 400,000 resumes. I think I know what I'm talking about. And so do you. So this is Jeff Altman. Hope you have a great day. Take care.